Hello, we're here to talk to you about the cell cycle. The cell cycle is the process by which cells asexually reproduce. It begins with one cell and ends with two. It follows three steps. The first step of the cell cycle is called interphase. Interphase takes up approximately 90% of a cell's life. It has three phases.
The first stage of interphase is growth 1. During growth 1, the cell grows and performs its everyday functions. The next stage is synthesis, in which the DNA of the cell replicates. The final stage of interphase is called growth 2. During this stage, the organelles duplicate and the microtubules form.
The next step is called mitosis. Mitosis is the division of the nucleus and has four phases. The first phase is called prophase.
The DNA, which was formerly a tangled mess called chromatin, now forms into neat chromosomes. The centrioles venture to opposite sides of the cell. Soon, the microtubules create the mitotic spindle, and the nuclear envelope begins to disappear.
The second phase is called metaphase.
During this step, the mitotic spindle simply pushes and pulls the chromosomes towards the equator of the cell.
The third phase is called anaphase.
The centromeres divide as the spindle fibers pull the chromosomes apart and towards the opposite ends of the cell. The poles of the cell move apart and the cell elongates.
The fourth and final phase is called telophase.
During this phase, the nuclear envelope reforms around the chromosomes, the chromosomes uncoil back into chromatin, and the mitotic spindle dissolves.
The last step of the cell cycle is called cytokinesis, meaning the division of the cytoplasm.
In animal cells, a cleavage furrow forms. This belt of shortening proteins tightens around the cell, slicing it in two.
Thank you for joining us.